Hello, this is Anssi with another chart review. It's been a while since my last one. I've been kind of busy, but also slacked off a bit with these videos. I've been trading though almost every day, or at least practicing and looking at the charts. But I decided to do one recap before the holiday season. There's been quite a lot of movement uh, this week and last week, in spite of it being almost the holiday season, which is good. And I've been trying to hold runners and manage runners these past couple of days, and I've had some pretty good trades with runners. Uh, so I'll go through what I saw today. I came in right about here when this trade was forming. It's a second entry long. I didn't quite catch it, but I went long here on this bullish bar. I was looking at this one as kind of an breakout pullback long. It was right into these highs, sure, but I think the bias was still up. You had this strong move in the overnight, and this trend line here. And what I did was I measured this move here, and where did I put it? Here, which gave me a target of right about here. So this is where I exited my runner, and it was pretty optimal, I think, because it turned back down here. Of course, it did. It made another push higher, and this might have been a good entry. It's a second entry long after this. Well, it's a kind of a two-legged pullback, but there's a lot of overlap here. But what it did was just it came back to retest the overnight high, and this high here, and went on higher. Also, there's the trend line and the EMA. So you might have taken that one. My next trade was here. This short, I entered a bit early, but I like this bar because it ticked higher first and then back lower. It made this pullback and almost stopped me out, and I got kind of spooked here when this bar closed because you had this double bottom. So I got out of break even. It came back down to test this support and resistance area here. So it would have worked in the end if I just had held on. Then here, I think this would have been a good long, or I liked it, didn't catch it though, but it was right off this possible trend line and this support and resistance level, and it's a bullish bar. I was expecting a move higher here, even though this leg down was pretty strong. It would have worked for a scalp, but not much more. Then it made another leg down, which was kind of something to be expected too. And I went short again here. This is pretty similar to this one. It ticked higher first and then back lower. It's a nice bullish bar, and I got in a bit late, so my entry wasn't as good as it should have been and could have been. And again, I almost got stopped out on this pullback, and this might have been the proper place to enter. It came back down to these lows here, which is where I got out with my runner, and chopped around a bit, found support. So this might have been a good entry long. The second entry long from this low. Nice bullish bar. Again, I didn't catch that one, but it made a nice move higher here, and basically you still have your runner going. Now it looks like it's obviously it's going higher. I might retest this high here because I think the bias is still up, and this trend channel is holding for now at least. Then here, this is not maybe all that clear, but it's kinda like a second entry long right off this trend line. Well, it's an inside bar, maybe not the best entry, but I seem to have marked it in any case, didn't take it. But here it couldn't go lower either, and there was this excuse me, there had been this strong move higher, so you might have been expecting another move up, which you had here. It made another pullback here, so you might have looked at this one as a breakout pullback long. Maybe it's another entry right off the trend line and the EMA. I didn't like it because of this single bar, but well, yeah, it kept making these higher lows here, so it was on the other hand kind of obvious maybe, or clear that it was going higher from here, and it pushed up, took out all the stops, I guess, and still going higher. So yeah, I think that's it for me for today, and maybe even for the whole year. I won't be doing a video tomorrow, most likely, and next week it probably will be pretty quiet on the ES, but I'll still take a look, of course. And before New Year's, I'm not sure if there's gonna be any action here. So I'll be back in January at the latest, which is when I'm hoping to go live. So that'll be exciting. So I hope everyone has enjoys the holiday season, Christmas and New Year's, and see you next year. Thanks for watching, and